I wanted to include an extra example for you just because I feel like this one may trick people, and so I want to make sure that we cover an example like this. So we need to, of course, we've talked about how we need to factor, so let's go ahead and factor this. So this is x and x. We need factors of negative 27. That's going to get us negative 6. So how about negative 9 and a positive 3? And over here we'll have 9 and 1, and they both need to be negative. Okay, so now we need to find our LCD. So they both have an x minus 9. But one has an x plus 3, and the other has an x minus 1. Okay? So now that we've found our LCD, we're going to write it down here. I'm going to try to do a little bit better on not writing so big. Plus 3. Make sure I don't make that mistake. Okay. Now we've got to look. I'm going to bring that minus sign down, by the way. So now I've got to figure out, okay, well, what's missing over here? Well, the thing that's missing over here is x minus 1. Which means we need to multiply x minus 1 on top. So we're going to take 3 times x, gets us 3x. And 3 times a negative 1 is a negative 3. Now on this side, we'll use a different color. We're missing the x plus 3. X plus 3. Now I'm going to go ahead at this point, I think. Oh, but we brought this down. Well, let's go ahead. We'll make this positive because we're going to go ahead and distribute this negative up here. So we've got negative 2 times x is a negative 2x, and negative 2 times 3 is a negative 6. Okay? Everybody with me so far? Alright, so now we can go ahead and we can combine the numerators. So up here we've got 3x minus 2x. Well, that gets us just x. And negative 3 and negative 6 is negative 9. And I'm going to write our denominator. Okay, and as you can see here, this can cancel this. Okay, and this is where it's very easy to make the mistake of, oh, well, my answer is just x plus 3 minus x plus 1. Well, no, it's still in the denominator, so it is still in the bottom, and we need to keep it there. So it's going to be very important that you remember that just because this cancels doesn't mean that the fraction automatically goes away. That means that there is a 1 here. So make sure you put your 1 above it, and of course everything else is still in the denominator, and this will be your answer.